In this video we are enjoying the sheer variety at the Pembrokeshire Classic Car Show. It's quite incredible, and we're going to tell you about that a little later on. Can you work out what it is? Triumph TR4 with hardtop. That's very nice. Triumph Dolomite behind. And I think the oldest car in the club is this old Humber. We saw it last year. We didn't get to see it in action though. So let's have a look at it. There we go. Humber. Listen to this. What a lovely old thing. A little A40 Farina buzzing in. It's a Countryman as well. The Auto Bianchi Bianchina. Hello. I did a video on that. And obligatory MGB. Lovely Rover SD1 here as well. It's a early 2.6. It's the 6-cylinder petrol. Very nice. That's the Volvo 240 Estate. So let's get some more sounds of vehicles coming in. It's Ford Prefect. I think that'll have the old side valve engine. Mazda MX-5 Monza limited edition. MX-5 Mark II behind. Triumph 2500S. This replaced the PI twin carburettor S, because people got a bit fed up with the fuel injection. They just didn't know how it worked. Notice we're parked right behind the ice cream van. Perfect. Right, I'm going to shut up momentarily and we'll see some more cars come in and we'll just enjoy the sounds. Hello. Okay, it's beautiful Morris Minor 1000. That is a lovely condition. Lovely. As you can see, what else is coming into the show? It's kind of the time to try and catch cars. Look at this incredible Carman gear. Very low, very clean. Very nice. More MGBs. We're going to see a lot of MGBs. It's a British car show after all. Morris Minor. And then behind we've got a pair of Gilberns. I think they're both Invaders. This is the later Mark III Invader. Lovely minty colour. Got the Ford Essex V6 engine. So sound very nice. And I think this is a Mark I Invader. I could be wrong, but I think so. The Genie looks very similar, so it could be a Genie. We got Austin A35 and the similarly powered Morris Minor behind. Rose Taupe I think is the colour. It might be a bit light for that, I might be wrong. MGB, splitty camper van, a Samba I believe. It's got the extra windows up top. Very nice. Listen to this. Ford F-150. Oh, there's a 250, sorry. Do apologise. Good noises. We actually overtook this. He had to stop for fuel on the way here, and we didn't. Smug, eh? W124 or an S124 as it's the station wagon. Plenty of space for the doggos in the back. Another MGB. Ford Cortina Mark V. or more correctly a Cortina 80. That's not, I'm loving the back flash on the rear window. Crusader Special Edition. E-Type Jaguar Series 1. A more modern Morgan. Still with that classic traditional styling. About a 2019 Mark 1 Mini. Complete with the sliding windows. And more air-cooled action. Lovely Beetle here. Oh, that sounds sweet. Classic Beetle noises. Was that deliberate? Another beautiful Carman gear. Lovely. Air-cooled PEMs on the number plate. Escort Mexico. Well, it's also got 1600 GT badges on it. Bay window camper. That sounds very sweet again. And I have no idea what this is. It's big, it's American, it's right-hand drive. Ford Custom. There we are, some lovely pinstriping in effect. 1949 Ford, wow. Little Mark II Fiesta, loving the alloys, look at those. Mark II Cortina, Triumph TR3A. By now we're bored of the facts about TR3As, door handles and full width grille. Look at this lovely Nissan Sunny N12 generation, I think, or are they the M13s? N13s, I think. Very, very rare. Land Rover with a V8 engine. Oh yeah, now we're talking. And then we've got a pair of Panther Kallistas by the look of it. I think these were also Ford V6 powered with a later Cologne engine. So lovely cars. And very, very unique styling. Sold well into the 1980s. So MG midget windscreen and doors, but Panther's own chassis. Oh, a lovely Triumph for test there with the twin headlamps. They're lovely colours. Slightly purple again. Listen to the noise. The 6-cylinder engine. I think that might be quite an early one. Oh, lovely and smooth. And coming in next, Lancia Fulvia. Note the UK ones, to meet lighting regs, had the raised headlamps. So left-hand drive ones didn't have that. You can see the little bulge at the front. Narrow angle V4 engine, lovely, lovely cars. Porsche 911, 964 generation Targa, the removable roof section. And look at this lovely little Austin 7 van, a very early one by the look of it. Got Car Shop Swansea livery on it. Beautiful. Oh, come on little there we go. It's quite cozy in there. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Definitely looks a tight fit in there. Oh! There we go. It's almost dwarfed by that bin. That is lovely. That really has come from Swansea. I don't blame them for trailering it. So the Pembrokeshire show is held here at Carew Airfield, and they do have a little wartime museum for folk to check out, but the show itself has auto jumble, bric-a-brac, all sorts, you know, because a car boot sale going on as well. So there is a lot to see at this show. It's a really good one. This Porsche Boxer comes in, and we'll see what else is coming in. It's just really nice to film the cars as they come into the show. Adds a bit of bit more dynamic than just a line of cars, I think. Oh, lovely, the Vauxhall PA Cresta. We've driven the slightly cheaper Velox on the channel before. Beautiful cars, the Americanized styling, the obligatory tail fins, and a car that they fell out of favour because everyone started hating on the American styling, but now everyone loves them again. Little Opel Kadett. Obviously more familiar to us as a Chevette with a different nose and different engines indeed. A no longer side valve Ford, very nice. Ford Focus RS, little Anglia. Let's get down to the Anglia's level, that is low. And then we got another Vitesse. This one, the slightly later 2 litre. They were originally a 1.6 litre 6-cylinder engine, but this one 2 litre with overdrive, obviously developed from the Herald platform. I think that's quite an early Boxster on a T plate. It's about a 1999 Series 2 Land Rover, possibly ex-military in that colour. Quite an early MGB, not drastically early, but very nice in blue. AC Cobra replica, triple wiper goodness. Nice. A Ferrari, well, not a Ferrari technically, a Dino GT. This is a 246. So people added Ferrari badges, but originally they were just Dino. It was like a brand Enzo created in memory of his son. Triumph Stag, giving us lovely blubs. In fact, we've got a whole bevy of Stags coming in now, with Triumph's own 3 litre V8 engine developed from the slant 4 engine used in the Triumph Dolomite. So another hub nutter. Oh, I like the screen he's got there to reduce the buffeting, very nice. Bright yellow if you prefer, or metallic green, name your colour. But yeah, great cars. The engine was quite flawed at the time, did have a few issues, notably cooling issues, but people know how to make them work now, and they do sound absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I've just noticed his number plate, very fitting, Stag 3 litre. Nice Mini with its fat arches. This a Sunbeam Stiletto or a Hillman Imp California. It is a Hillman Imp Californian, so it's got the fixed rear window and the coupe styling. The Sunbeam Stiletto being the sportier version. Oh, MG ZS. I do like a ZS. A very successful restyling of the Rover 45 into the sporty ZS. I think they're a really nice looking car, handle well, great cars. Mark II Punto, giving it some brums. Triumph TR4A, I think. Note the side indicator tells us it's a 4A, and the 4A has independent rear suspension. Triumph are very proud of that, but still very much a traditional TR, 2138cc engines, and very raughty. Renault Clio, reminding us that car is well over 20 years old now. Wow, the Renault Clio Sport. And oh, here's Jerry in his home-built Rover 75 Coupe, a car I featured. We've driven his double-ended Rover 75. This is his beautiful coupe, which I think uses the roof of a BMW, if I remember rightly. And yeah, built it himself, hence the Q plate. So an astonishing car, very beautiful. Far prettier than the Rover's own coupe, I think. He's done a lovely job on it, so great to see that. XJ6 Series 1, lovely low cars. And the XJS, very closely related in mechanical terms, behind it. With the bonnet bulge, that's a 6-cylinder one. Yep, the 3.6. Rover Mini, again reminded us there, getting on a bit. Volkswagen Golf GTI 16 valve. Very nice, what a lovely colour. And the smoked rear lights, very much of the time. I like that very much. And then this MGB is looking quite mischievous with this bonnet bulge going on. Still sounds 4-cylinder though, but yeah, menacing. Here's Simon in his little Mini. Hello. Hey. Oh yeah, you got the sticker. Thank you very much. Matches the car. Good to see you. Yes, Nightfire Red that is, on a 1978-79 Mini. And then we got another Cobra replica burbling in. Oh yeah, hi dog. You having a nice time? Yeah, he seems to be having a lovely time. Blob, 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 blob. Now, one thing I love about this show is they're open to all sorts. So you get more modern JDM stuff coming in. Subaru Impreza, STI there, Honda Civic Type R, and then this, is it the 370Z? They're up to 370s by this stage. And yeah, to see cars like this compared with cars like this, the good old Maestro. Lovely example there in sort of gold. It's a Mia 1.3L. I had one of those myself. Great cars. And another Gilbern Invader. And Jaguar XJS SC headlamp wiper moment going on down there. Oh no, sorry, it's a full cabriolet. I do apologise, I thought it was an SC at first. That must be an early cabriolet. Spitfire Mark IV, another Stag. And then fans of sporty Fords are in luck. RS2000 here. I do love the graphic on the back. Very mischievous looking Mark 1. The fat bubble arches. Oh, that is an exhaust. Crikey. And another one. Tiny little wheels that look hilarious in those big fat arches. And then a Mark II Mexico. A very, very tall Jeep that has got all of the ground clearance. And a Mitsubishi FTO. I think these were 2-litre V6, some of them turboed. Another lovely little mini Mark 1. Interesting comparison actually with the later Mini behind it. It's got even later fat arches on it. That's about a 1990, I think. So modified. And then Austin 7 behind it. Austin's original baby. And I think that's a Ruby. Very, very cute. MGB, late rubber bumper, about 1977-78. Porsche 911, later water-cooled type. Oh my god, the Volvo C30, Celtic Cowman. Aha, he has been to Wheels for Wales. At the time of recording, we still got our show report to come out on that, but I wasn't actually there. And Chevrolet Corvette. Hey, 383 Stroker, apparently. Very nice. Another Mazda MX-5 Mark II. Austin A30. Although someone's added indicators which make it look like an A35, but that is the original 803C. The indicators are a very wise addition, because otherwise you've got trafficators and no one knows what they do anymore. Oh, we've got some moped action going on. Oh, sorry, Vespers, scooters, technically, not mopeds. Very nice, very nice. Another Mark 1 Mini, smoking away a little here. And Datsun 240Z. That sounds nice. Beautiful cars. Jaguar XJ8, Sunbeam Talbot. 4-cylinder engine, quite sporty for its time. Ford Capri Mark III. Very nice. 2-litre S. Alfa Romeo. These GTVs, I always get so confused by the Alfa Romeos. It's got a 2000 badge on it. Mark III Escort, XR3i, I think, judging by the alloys. Yeah, very nice. Beach buggy, look at the size of the wheels on that. Oh, that's a very direct exhaust there. Love it. And we got one for Miss Hubnut coming in. We got the Mark 6 Escort Cabriolet. She'll like that, no doubt. Got Lexus rear lights on it. How period correct is that? Brilliant. And oh, this is interesting because we've got a police livery on this Sierra here. So is it a former police car? XR 4x4. Very nice. And the real police are actually keeping an eye on it right here. A little Mark 1 Fiesta. That's a lovely colour. Beautiful. 1.1L. What a lovely day. So we got an Audi 80 convertible, Princess Di's spec. Caused much controversy by driving around in an Audi. And then we got a Lomax 2CV based kit car. 2CV engine, but it is four-wheeled. A Noble M12 GTO. These things sound phenomenal. It's a Ford V6 engine, turbocharged. MGB. And Morris Oxford. Series 2, I think. The one that became the Hindustan Ambassador. Oh, could be wrong. It's got the sculpted bonnet. That might be a Series 3. There's subtle clues to tell. MX-5. Slightly later one again. Jaguar Mark 7. Lovely. Big car. And Jensen Healey. Quite an interesting development history. The first car to use the Lotus Slant 4 engine. But unfortunately it wasn't very developed by that point. Integra Type R. Toyota Supra. Mummy Whiteland is currently using one of these as her daily driver. And why not? 3 litre turbo, 6-cylinder. Last year we had a chat with the owner of this Austin 12.4 Heavy, and this year we're going to see if the car would like to talk to us. Will she start up? Look at all the linkages down here. Oh, listen to that. So smooth. Beautiful. So in a side valve engine, you get much less valve train noise. Beautiful. 2 classic show essentials: orange safety netting and stationary engines. Some of these engines are quite big. Oh, we've even got some miniature steam warming up here as well. Excellent. Take a bit of preparing.
Well, we've got this absolutely beautiful little Mini here. So many nice little details. There's a little bibendum down there. Gorgeous stripes. And, most importantly, if you live in Wales, that is a Pensgynno sticker. When I was a kid, everybody had a Pensgynno sticker in their cars. Everybody. Do I know anybody that ever went to Pensgynno? No, I don't, but everybody had that sticker. Now, I don't know if that's an original one, because I know somebody's been remaking them. So I love that is there. That's really nice attention to detail. Also, have you seen the rear window?
Wow.
Wowee. That's beautiful.
Well, just when you think the day can't get any more remarkable, we've got easily the car of the show here. This is a car built by Frank Costin. He was given carte blanche to build a GT car. And this is what he came up with. It's got a plywood chassis, some elements are GRP, and it was restored by Friend Wood here, who owns a car I've adored all of my life pretty much, the Trian 2CV based wooden freewheeler, and it's inspired by this very car. So Friend has restored this, and if you come around and have a look inside, you can see the wooden interior, if you can find a way. He's kind of got a bit besieged. He's only just arrived and everyone wants to look at the car. Yeah, let me post the camera in. And you can see even the seat is wood. There's structural sill here in marine ply with a right hand gear lever. And of course the Costin logo. So Costin is the Cos of Marcus. So it's the Adams brothers, I think, he worked with to do the Marcus cars. And yeah, this is just extraordinary. Look at the shape of the roof. Everything designed to be super aerodynamic. The power plant is a DKW triple two-stroke. So a very unusual choice, but I bet that this car has plenty of performance because it's about 440 kilos. And friend was just saying it took him 2,000 hours to restore this car. He got this car in boxes. Like I say, I think he'd already built the Trian at this stage, which I read about in magazines when I was a child. So I'm having quite the moment here, folks. This is utterly unexpected. And what an amazing vehicle. But yeah, friend Wood, it's a fantastic name. He uses wood to very, very good effect. He's awesome at making things out of marine ply, even cars. But yeah, what an unusual and very, very unexpected find. Another contender for car at the show is this beautiful 1947 Armstrong Siddeley Hurricane, four-seater convertible with a pre-selector gearbox. Armstrong Siddeley named all their cars after aircraft. Hawker Siddeley was the air side of the business, so that is probably why. And fittingly, this car was owned by a Spitfire pilot when brand new. He flew missions to Germany at very low levels in really stripped out Spitfires, so a hugely brave man, and this was his personal car. But something else we love about the story of this car, it's very well known, is the owner has since met and made friends with someone. His mum used to work for the owner of this car at one point, so it's amazing how these histories can become intertwined. But if you go and have a look at the interior, this beautiful green leather, the wood dashboard looks very, very sort of handcrafted, and the little pre-selector gear control on the right hand side, just lovely.
Seen the mirror?
What? Oh well, mirror's got a clock in it.
I found the
Amazing.
Apologies for the speakers in the background. This will surprise nobody that this is possibly one of my cars of the show. This is a Mark 6 Escort Turbo Diesel LX trim, and I just love them, and I will own one again. And the reason I say again is we had one of these on a P plate, and it was given to us in a really difficult time in life. We had no money, had a small baby, and we needed a car quite desperately. And that trusty Escort, everybody says they're a bit rubbish, took us to France. It was our daily, lasted for years until, as happens unfortunately sometimes with them, the body gave out. But the engine was living on. I don't know if it still is. It was in a boat, so yeah.
So this is the area, this is members of the Pembrokeshire Classic Car Club. We have seen this before, but it was a couple of years ago now. This is a one owner from new Ford Capri, 1969, and just look at it, beautiful condition. Yeah, 65,000 miles on the clock, just lovely. It says it's 69, but it is on a K plate, so maybe it's been replated at some point. But yeah, very, very lovely. And there's some quite extreme cars in this group as well. This Mustang powered little Ford, classic old hot rod, baby blue, 1937. And the big old Chevy, the 1 ton. That's mighty. Just makes me think of Derek Weisskopf Garage. Alfa Romeo Spider, hiding headlamp wipers on this BMW E30. Lovely Morgan, very late Mini there, that 2001 plate. I really like the Elan, and the car inspired by the Elan, the MX-5 there. Suzuki Swift. And then we got this Mini, which we did film very recently for a road test, the wooden picket Mini with the Vauxhall Victor front end on it. Very happy to see this again. There was music playing when we looked at this. It's an exceedingly rare Volkswagen Passat GLS automatic, thought to be the sole survivor. Very patinated condition, but absolutely wonderful to see it at the show. A sole survivor, possibly. Just a moment of celebration for what has been chosen to be the car of the show this year. Oh, there goes the suspension. Up she comes. The Bluetooth suspension control. Well, there we go. That's been another amazing Pembrokeshire Classic Car Show. It's definitely some unexpected finds, some real treasure hiding out here in the hills of Pembrokeshire. But yeah, thanks very much to the club for inviting us along. We've had a lovely time. Thank you for watching. And don't forget you can head to the Hubnut store if you would like to acquire yourself some Hubnut merchandise, stickers, beanie hats, hoodies, t-shirts and much more. And we shall see you in a future video. Farewell.